everybody talks about their God moment. And I think that today is my God moment. I walked into this very building, end of September 3, maybe 4 years ago. I think 3. And shortly after that, I was accepted 100%, loving arms open. October 4th, 2014, I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. And again, this was engulfed by this church and the people in this church. At the same time, my dad was passing away of cancer. There was a lot of things that were happening at the same time. And when I was diagnosed, I had found out about stem cell transplant, which is still in trials. And I immediately jumped on that, signed up, but it really messed me up that chemo wasn't saving my dad, but chemo could save me. And so I had a conversation with my dad, and he told me, you do it because I'm going to be there taking care of you. And I got married and walked away from this church. I haven't been here in a long time. My marriage is falling apart. My personal life is a disaster. And then all of a sudden, my name comes up on the stem cell transplant list. And I've had this paperwork for about a week, and I haven't touched it because I've been scared that I'm going to be doing it alone. And I just happened to be in church yesterday and asked Marcia if she could print off that piece of paper for me, and so we could just fax it in. It wasn't a big deal to me yesterday when I asked her to fax in this paperwork. And then I got here today and I walked into the very same building that I walked into 3 years ago when I was strung out, then diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, same time when my dad was dying. And this church never let me down. You guys always had my back no matter what. You never judged me. You took care of me. Even when I just disappeared and went to Omaha. And I've been back in Nebraska City now for about 3 weeks because my marriage is falling apart. And to have my name come up on this list was kind of crazy and scary. And then I walked in these doors this morning and was like, holy cow, wait a second. I'm walking into the very building that I walked into that saved my life 3 years ago with the paperwork and my dad that's going to supposedly save my life. And I'm in that same building with the same people, especially you. Sorry. Terry, I wish he was here because I hear people talk about their God moments, and I'm always like, where's mine? When's mine coming? Am I ever going to have that God moment? And I think that today is it, because it's unimaginable to me that 3 years ago, this place saved my life. Saved my life. Stayed by my side through my meth addiction. Stayed by my hospital bed while I was dying when I had MS, while I did plasmapheresis. I remember my windowsill was full of 55 birthday cards because I was in there on my birthday. And now I just happen, we don't even use this building for church anymore. We use a new building. I had no idea I'd be walking into this building today to do this paperwork. And it hit me so hard when I walked in here that I had to walk back outside after I talked to you because I couldn't breathe. It was like, whoa, wait, this is really happening. I'm not losing my mind. This is really happening. And then as I talk to the ladies about it and I come back in and I sit and listen to you talk, ever since the hurricane and they put the federal provisions in for med licenses and things like that to change, I have wanted to go to Florida and help so bad. Even if it was just for a couple days, I just wanted to go help, to go put my skills to use because I have them and people need them. I don't care about my MS. I can handle it. I've done it before. I wanted to go help. I've talked to people about it. I've talked to other people about it. And now you're saying that Mike is going. And in this building with these people, it's like everything is just bang, 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 bang. Because it's God saying, Sarah, what you're doing is right. The choices you're making are correct.
That's right.
And I'm by your side, even when you don't see me or you feel like I've abandoned you. So I know the things that I'm doing right now are the appropriate decisions. And I know that doing the stem cell transplant is right because my dad told me so, and now God is telling me so. And I don't care if people think I'm losing my mind, because this is really happening. All of these things really happened from the minute I walked in this building. And I'm in awe. I feel like I can't breathe. I don't know what to feel. It's crazy to me. And I didn't realize it was gonna be like this when I asked you yesterday if we could just fax some simple paperwork. So I don't know what to say. Like, amen, I guess.
Hallelujah.
God is good.
All the time.
All the time.
God is good.
We love you so much, Sarah.
I
We are
love you
so
too.
excited.
We got
for
your
you.
back, girlfriend.
I know.
And most important, God does.
Exactly.
Are you going to fill your paperwork out now?
I am, as soon as Marcia prints it off.
John's help.
Those are my ladies.
Yeah.
Been here for a long time. Terry, look what building we're in. Crazy, I wish you were here.
He is in spirit.
So should we pause and get some paperwork, fill it out?
Sure.